Okay, we've come to the last type of rule, the ending rules. There are 5 of them.
5?
Oh, come on. There's 2 common ending rules and 3 advanced ending rules. Then you're done with all the rules.
All right, what is the first common ending rule?
The ED rule.
You see, if something happened in the past, we usually make a word about it past tense by adding ed. Little children often say it like pushed and wished, but as we grow up we get lazy.
If the word ends with letter D or T, you'll hear ed. But we get lazy in our pronunciation the rest of the time and just say d. Or if the word ends in a soft letter, all we say is t.
Because T is the unvocalized form of the lingual fricative for D.
Never mind that. All you need to know for the ED rule is that no matter what you hear at the end of a word that has ed, ed, d, t, you still spell out ed, indicating that something happened in the past.
The next rule is my favorite, the serving E rule.
Look at these words. None of them need an E at the end. She's just there like a servant, to keep them company, I'd say. Sometimes when you end a word with S or pirate R or V, they like to have a serving E.
Letter V will never go at the end of a word. She will always have a serving E after her.
So the 2 common ending rules are ending ed and serving e. I believe I have it. What are the 3 complex ending rules?
Double, drop, change.
Double drop change?
Double drop change.
You see, you can't always just stick an ending onto a word. Sometimes adding an ending requires a slight change in the letters. The rules double and drop happen when you add a vowel later.
Vowel later?
Look at this. These are endings that we add to lots of different words. But we call them vowelators because they start with vowels, and these vowels might try to attack vowels in the root word and change their sound. To stop that from happening, we use the double rule and the drop rule.
The double rule says that if you have a sleeping vowel in the syllable, before you add a vowel later to it, you must double up the final consonant. That's to protect the sleeping vowel.
Oh, I see now. It's like the protection rule. Whenever you see a double consonant, it's there to protect the vowel and keep it asleep.
Right. Now, look at the drop rule. If a word ends with E, a vowelator could cause all kinds of trouble, so the E just drops away.
All right, I can see that. But I have a technical question here. If the E is bopping the vowel and it drops away, what keeps the vowel saying its name?
The final consonant jumps over to the ending syllable and leaves the vowel in the first syllable open.
I see. Well, what about the last rule? Change.
The change rule is for letter Y.
What would vowelators do with the letter Y?
The change Y rule doesn't have anything to do with vowelators. Letter Y will change into letter I when any ending is added.
Just like this.
But of course the king made us add 2 exceptions to the change Y rule. He hates seeing double letter I's, so if the ending starts with the letter I, don't change it.
What's the second exception?
You don't change Y when she's working with another vowel like the dip, OY, oi, and the friends, AYA and EYE.
Like these words here.
So when you add an ending, you must think about the possible need to double up the consonant, drop the E, or change the Y.
Double drop change.
And that's all the rules?
Those are all the patterns that exist in English. The 7 syllables let you see how every word is broken up to make its vowel sound. The 7 rules explain every variation in spelling that has come up in the last few hundred years. When you know the 7 syllables and the 7 rules, you will understand the spelling of every single word in English.